So here we are logged in as user. We're logged into the Intercloud Fabric interface, which is very familiar to a lot of the other aspects that we've done in previous lessons for connecting to UCS Director. So here we're going to leverage the catalog that's built into UCS Director, but this could just as easily be something we would be able to also order from Prime Services Catalog. So while we're focused on UCS Director right now, this is definitely a service that could be in Prime Services Catalog so that the rest of the organization wouldn't have to connect into UCS Director. So keep that in mind when you're putting this into context. So let's go ahead and go to the catalog, and we're going to place an order. So this is a application that we're going to be able to provision in the provider's cloud. So let's go ahead and double-click that. And then this is going to walk us through the process, you've seen this before, of creating a service request. So we can provide a description here, new app. If there was any custom specifications that we had in here, we could do that here, but those aren't set up on this particular demonstration. Then we get to the summary, and then at this point, it's going to give us a quick view of what we are about ready to order, and then we'll go ahead and submit that. So the service request was submitted successfully. Now, if we go into services, we should see that service request was submitted and it is in progress. We can, of course, double-click on that, and it'll walk through the process of it loading the software itself. So we'll go ahead and refresh. All right, so at this point, let's go ahead and take a look at what the administrator would see. So we're going to go ahead and log out, and then log back in as an administrator. So admin. And now we'll go into organizations and look at the service requests. So here's that current service request that the user had submitted, and you can see it's still in progress. So this is giving us a view of the actual process itself. Now, an administrator has a different set of access. So I can also watch the log, which is going to show me all of the details of what's going on that particular task. So this gives you the ability to be able to troubleshoot it. And if you had a situation where something wasn't working as it should, you'd be able to use these logs as a way to be able to fix it. But in this case, we're just using it as a way to see what's actually happening. So it's going through the process, it's building it in the cloud, and is allowing us to be able to get some visibility into the process here. So we're going to keep this going until it completes. Okay, so as we can see now, the process is completed successfully, and we can look at the logs and we can actually see where that has happened. And so we now should have the virtual machine instantiated within the cloud. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cloud environment. So here we're going to go ahead and go back to our desktop here, and we're going to be able to see through Apache's cloud stack, which is a visibility into the virtual machines running, that yes, that app server that we just loaded is now active and running in the cloud. So we had a successful example of deploying a virtual machine in the cloud, public cloud environment through Intercloud Fabric.